Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. This is a different video for today, and I thought of doing this because I know many of you have also had the same frustrations. So the Heavy Haul DLC came out, and it's all well and good. Trailers are awesome, they're beautiful, they're very well modeled, the steerable axles are perfect, but there's one problem. It's so darn hard to find them. So if you try and look for a trailer where you are, chances are you will not find anything. Like we're in Ostrava right now, in the Czech Republic, and I've sorted the jobs depending on weight, and we don't even have a single heavy haul trailer. Now if you go outside and look at all the cities, we do have heavy haul trailers, but not in the city we're in. And sometimes we have specific destinations in mind. So for example, in our current series for ETS2, I told you guys that I wanted to go and buy a DAF. And so I wanted to go to the nearest DAF dealer. The one which we want to go to is in Leipzig, in Germany. And I want to go through Praha and eventually land there. So I found this awesome program, Virtual Speditor, it's called. And what it can do is it can create jobs for you, specifically what type of trailer, where's the origin, where's the destination. So basically you can model a job, you can create a job and say, I want to go from Ostrava to Leipzig, and I want it to be a heavy haul trailer from this company to that company. Yeah, it is a bit cheaty, but it's not any different from looking at this, the available jobs, and teleporting to it. Right? So it's up to you what you want, but for me, I want to be able to control where I want to go. And for that, the Virtual Speditor is a perfect thing. In this video, I'll show you how to do exactly that. Alright, first things first, we have to go and download the application because it's a third-party software and it's made by a normal guy. It's made by Cezanne. I'm not sure if I'm reading that right, but here's the URL. I'll post it in the video description. You can just copy and paste, and you download the latest version as of this recording, version 1.9. It's for ETS2 1.27, and it is compatible with the heavy cargo DLC and ETS 1.6. But yeah, this is the main thing we want. So this is a relatively new version that's perfect for our needs. So after downloading that, make sure to extract all the files to a folder in your computer. For me, I put it in the downloads folder. And make sure to read the README text. So everything I'm saying is actually here. Everything I'm saying is actually listed here, step by step. But let me just try and guide you. So the next step after you download is to go to your documents folder. The documents folder and the Eurotruck Sim 2 folder. So let me just move this out and switch back to the ETS2 folder right here. So for me, I have this directly on the documents folder here, and then ETS2 folder, and then you get access to all your mods, profiles, and everything. What we want in particular is the config.cfg file. Now this is even though it's a CFG file, it's a simple text file. You can edit it with a simple notepad, open with notepad, like that. Or I prefer to use notepad++, but it's up to you. What's important is you find the save parameter, save format I think it's called, yeah, gsave format. That is by default 0, like that. So you just change it to 2, and then you save, yeah? Once that's done, you have to get back into the game. And the next step, and this is important, right? So don't forget about this, is you have to load ETS2. After you set that parameter to 2, load ETS2, load your profile, and you can either save a different game. Like for me, I did a separate save with the decoded version. That's with the parameter set to 2, just to make sure that in case it goes wrong, I have a backup. Or you can simply load your profile and then quit it, because whenever you quit, it auto-saves anyway. But the important thing is you load your profile and then save it somewhat, autosave or manual, to make sure that the new decoded parameter sits in. So it saves your file with the decoded option in it. Make sense? Alright, on to the next step. Alright, once you've done that, then we're ready. We're ready to actually run the program. So go back to your directory where you extracted all the files and double click the virtual speditor.exe file. It should pop up like this, and it would show you the sample directory where you should load. Here's the path, documents, Euro Truck Simulator 2, profiles, and then pick your profile and pick your save. Now, I have a little tip how to do this, but I would have to search for my files to illustrate it. One sec. So if you go to documents, because from here, you don't really have a clue how you would pick which one if you have multiple, but the easiest way I can share with you is to look at the date modified. If you're playing with something, the most recent profile that you've used, that will be changed when you exit the game because it saves, right? So the date modified will change. And for me, for example, I see that I'm recording this 18th of May. So this is the one that I used, right? So that's my latest profile that I used, and that's the one I'm using mainly. The same goes with the save file. So if you go into the save folder, you see multiple saves here. And from here, you can actually see which ones have been modified the last. So this one is modified 18th of May, as well as the autosave, because I exited the game. So either one of those should work. So in the program itself, you just pick that one, 3, or actually autosave can work as well. I'm not really sure which one is the most efficient, which one the game will load after you immediately load the profile. Maybe it's better to change the autosave. Let's try that. Yeah, and then load it up. So if you did everything correctly, your profile should be loaded. Now, a common mistake, I think, is not setting the G save format parameter to 2. If you retain that to 0, and if you don't enter the game and exit it to make it autosave, you will not be able to load the game, because by default, the game encodes the save game, so it's not directly accessible by third-party programs. And that's what we change by changing the save format, right? Anyway, so now we have this, and now you see it automatically loads where you are, I believe, Ostrava, yeah? And from here, you can pick whichever you want. Now, it looks at your current save. So with our current save, we have Pro Mod. So all the Pro Mod cities are here. And all the different trailer packs are loaded as well, depending on how you have them saved. So all the trailer packs, even the custom ones, the modded ones, should be there as well as the companies. Yeah, so it gets from your save game, basically. So it should be pretty much updated. At least that's what I understood. Now, we wanted to go to Leipzig. So we pick that one. As long as I can find it. There we go. We pick... wait, I have a cheat sheet here. I wanted to go to from ITCC because that's like a construction company, if I understood correctly. Okay, so you should select that first because the destination gets reset. You pick the destination. You pick the company, let's say Bauhaus, and then you pick the cargo. Now, in the beginning, this might be hard. Which ones are the ones for heavy haul? Well, I will paste the list of trailers in the video description as well, but there are 8 of them, and one of them is this one, the asphalt miller, I believe. I also got this info from the same thread here, from the Virtual Speditor Program in the SCS forums. At one of the pages there, Cezanne did post all those new trailers. So you can have a look at that, or easier, look at the video description for the entire list, right? So once that's done, add the cargo. That is 564 kilometers. It's all the cargo you add are listed here, and then you just press save, saving file, and then file saved. Once that's done, close it. Now make sure when you do this, when you have the Virtual Speditor on, make sure the game itself is not enabled. It's not running in the background. So really exit the game. because what this does, when you press save here, it will overwrite the save, and that means you would have to load the game from scratch in order to really see the difference, see the changes, what this program does. Right? Hope that's clear. Any questions, just let me know in the comments. Anyway, the next step after this one is to load the save game, finally. Alright, now we're back. Hopefully this works, because to be honest, this is the first time I'm doing this as well. So, let's see. Job market, freight market. We go to Ostrava, and there we have it. The asphalt miller going from Ostrava to Leipzig. The cost itself is automatically computed depending on the trailer type and the destination. So that's basically the same as the game. Look at how much that gives. 178,000. Is that normal? Wait a minute. It seems like it. It might be, maybe because it's a 500-kilometer journey. And it's not urgent. I'm not sure how you can make it a standard, urgent, or important delivery. But at least we have the trailer there now. This kind of seems too expensive though. Maybe that's the thing with the heavy haul DLCs. Heavy haul trailers, I haven't really explored that. But from here, then you can set that as a destination. You can check your compatibility, continue, and then from there it's going to be more or less basic standard job. So it just makes the job available, but everything else is default. Now there is a watch out. The author said that it might be that some trailers don't fit the companies in a way that the trailers might be too long and the pickup point or deliveries might be too small. That's a risk, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I would love to take you with me, but since I'm trying to make this video as short as possible, I'll just jump there when we get to the source, the origin rather. One sec, guys. Case in point, this is exactly what the author was warning about. So some establishments have a hard wall there, and if you're picking a long enough trailer, then it kind of turps up like so. Now, I'm not sure how to fix that, but maybe we can try to attach to it. No, this just sucks. Wait a minute, let me try something. Alright, here it works. Okay, so that's an important watch out for you guys. If you pick a company, chances are the trailer might derp up. So it's a bit of a trial and error, but I did pick a different company this time. I exited the game, went back to the Virtual Speditor, picked a different source company, still in Ostrava, and now it is fitting here perfectly. Yes. So from here, I can take the job to Bauhaus over at Leipzig, and that should make it work. We'll see how it is in Leipzig. Now, there is another chance that the risk here again is when you get to Bauhaus, when you go to Leipzig, maybe the destination doesn't fit the trailer. That can also happen, but we'll see if that happens in our case. Be right back. Well, now we're in Leipzig. We're in Bauhaus. And it looks like the destination isn't bad at all. It looks like we have enough space here. So it looks like a good job. And so what I'll do is I'll end the video here. At least now you know how to make jobs, how to not derp it up, or how to do it if it happens that the trailer derps up. Right? So at least you have an example. So what I'll do is I will continue this journey. I will actually do this journey on my next ETS2 video. And if you're interested how that turns out, stay tuned. Right? So I'll have that video up next, maybe in a couple of days. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Hopefully you learned something from that, and hopefully you like it. If that becomes useful for you, do let me know. If you're missing some stuff, if it doesn't work, or if I missed something, do let me know as well to help the community out, right? But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully it works for you as well. And for sure, I'll be using this tool a lot from now on to get access to all those heavy haul trailers. Anyway, if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. In the meantime, this is the Clumsy Geek signing off. Thank you for watching. Ooh, there's a hole. And have a nice day, guys. See you in the next one. Catch you in that trip. Bye-bye.